We're doing a food blog today, something that's easy, quick, and very enjoyable to make. It doesn't require a lot. Today I have pre-sliced plain bagels. I have pepperoni, and I have pizza sauce, mozzarella sauce, and cheese. Now, one thing I have in my family, I have someone that can't have acid, so they can't have the pizza sauce. So I'm going to make hers a little bit different. The rest of them are going to be just, I took parchment paper and I placed it on a tray. And then Alexa, stop. And I placed the pizza bagels sliced over, and I pull them out, and like I usually try to use a whole bag of bagels, because people, you get 2 per person and it might fill you up a little bit quicker. So I'm trying to provide more. And like I said, it doesn't take long to make. The oven should be preheated to 350, and you let it in until the cheese melts and oozes all over the bagel. And then the pepperoni, you can put as many pieces of pepperoni as you want. Some people like a lot, some people don't. You could also put alternatives, and the alternatives could be, you could put sausage, hamburger, you could put mushrooms, you could put all different kinds of things that you would put on a pizza. And it just adds flavor to the thing. Now normally, if I had it, I would probably put garlic butter on it, just to put a little bit of flavoring of garlic. Garlic's always good. It always adds something to the pizza. So that's something that you can make a choice if you want to make it or not. The whole point is, it's a quick meal. Shouldn't take long to make. I try to use as many paper plates as possible, only because I don't want to have to do a lot of dishes. And so what we're going to do is going to try to utilize as much as we can. Now today we've got several things we're going to do. We've got the mozzarella, we got the cheddar, and we got the pepperoni. Now I'm going to open the pizza sauce. This is a great value from Walmart. We like this, so we're gonna put a dab-a-do. Will go well. And what we're doing is we're gonna layer the pizza sauce on it, and then I'm gonna take the thing, and I'm going to put it all over the pizza bread. You want to make sure you spread it so it's going to cover all the areas. And like I said, you can, this takes, gosh, I bet no more than 30 minutes to make if you put it, you prep your stuff ahead of time. Now if you add sausage in that, you have to cook the sausage first. I wouldn't recommend putting raw meat on these, because they may not cook as well as they should, and you want to make sure that they're healthier to eat, and taste. So, and like I said, you make it the way you want it, the way you think your family would like it. And like I said, that these are things that are easy to make, doesn't take long to do. Once I spread it, I have this. This is Hormel, and it comes in large packages. So what I do is I rip off the end of the Hormel, and then I open the package of pepperoni up, and there are so many different types of pepperoni. You know, you can use the Italian style. You can use pretty much anything, but you want to make sure that you put a little bit of the meat on it. I did have sausage or salami I could have done, but better to stick to the traditional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just layer pepperoni all over the pizza. Now I usually put 4 to 5 on it so that you have a good bite when you eat it. And then we're going to put some more on this one. Yep. I hope everyone out there is having a good afternoon. You're home from work, kind of taking it easy, slow afternoon. Kind of easy. This is also a good cleanup because we use parchment paper, and the parchment paper, if it does the job, it should create no residue on the pan. So something to think about if you're going to do this. And we're going to try to make as many of these quick meals and share them with you guys on the food part of Share the Hope. Oh, by the way, I want to thank all my subscribers. I reached my goal, at least the start of the goal. I have 6,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. I don't know how I can tell you. I appreciate it. I'm going to work real hard on trying to get more content. I will let you know we have a giveaway going on. It came from Cleveland Metro Park Zoo, and there were some guidelines that you have to follow. And once you follow these guidelines, there might be a chance you'll win $80 value on stuff in the bag, and it came directly from the zoo. So it's something to think about if you're interested in applying for it. What do you have to do, Frankie, to apply for it?
You have to like that specific video, you have to subscribe to the channel, and all you got to do is say the words "I'm in" on this comment section, and then you are easily submitted to our contest.
Okay, and it's
And then it has to be the YouTube video. It cannot be Instagram.
Yeah, it's got to be YouTube. You know, that's what that's the recommendation that we have. Now, I have mozzarella. Again, it's great value. I'm going to put a couple mozzarellas on. I did get mild cheddar. I'm going to put mild cheddar on some too. Some people like certain cheeses better than others. So, I'm not real, when I do cheeses, it's usually all over. Yep. Hopefully this will get out, and maybe you guys will try this one day when you don't have anything to do. Usually I do it on a day that, you know, a slow day that maybe you just don't want to do much work, and you're like, I'm going to try this, I'm going to do this. And that's what you're doing. You're trying something different. Hopefully your family will love it, and they'll want more of it. Now, I'm going to turn it because I got 6 more to do. This one's going to be what I call my specialty side. This is what Prego creamy garlic pesto.
Why are you using that, Mom?
Well, because I have someone in my family that can't have red sauce, so we're making some that are white sauces. You can do this.
And she's the one that's making noise right now.
Okay, now we got that. And I recommend you kind of spread it out so you hit all the sides on it. You want to make sure that it's covered. Okay, now remember, 350 is what you're shooting for. You want to get the oven heated, and then you're going to place this in for, I'd say, 15 to 20 minutes. It could be less, depends on how hot your oven can be. But like I said, it'd be something to try. Now I'm going to put some more pepperoni. It adds flavor to it. I've never tried it with the pesto, but obviously it's something different that might be worth a try. And I have 4 in my family, so I try to center on 3 each so that everyone has 3 to try. You know, instead of using bagels, you could use some other types of breads. I'm not sure what breads are available. You could do buns and split the buns and use the bun for it. I don't know, I love doing these food channels for you guys so you have some ideas. I want to get real creative with desserts for the fall. We have a peach cobbler that I would still want to make, so I'm going to work on trying to get that made for you. You know, something a little different. You know, apples are in season now. Obviously you can do apples. You know, something different that everyone can taste and enjoy. Once you fully cover the bagels with the pepperoni, then you're going to add cheese. Now this next batch of cheese is going to be this kind of cheese, which happens to be mild cheddar. Again, it's great value. You can use any type. We just choose great value because obviously it's reasonable and affordable. Like I said, try what your family likes. If your family likes it, then so be it. Go for it. This looks very, very good and scrumptious. Okay, looks like it's ready, Frank.
Ready for me?
Yeah, now you can put those in the oven, 350 for about 20 minutes. While he's doing that, I'm going to pick up my stuff. And you can shut this off. We'll let you know what it tastes like once we have it. And bada bing, bada boom. See ya. Hi, from Share the Hope. I want to show you what we got. We've got golden cheese baked pizzas with pepperoni. They have plain bagels. We're going to try it and take a sample of it to see how we like it. They didn't take long in cooking, so we'll see what happens. I like the cheese. Melty. It's hot. You see a little bit of grease. Not that much. I'd like to pick it up and eat it like that, but it's too hot.
So what would you rank it, Mama?
I'd say a 4 out of 5.
Okay, would you make it again?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try something different with it next time.
Okay.
Ah, that's delicious. That's delicious. Thumbs up. Bell button.
Turn on the post notifications.
Turn on the post notifications.
Stay tuned to our family adventures.
Stay tuned to our family adventures. Bada bing, bada boom. See ya.